Do I feel like talking today? Bullshit. I feel like I'm the best. I feel like I'm number one. I do feel like I'm number one. The Rolly fight was terrible. He fought somebody like 60 years old, bro, and the dude was winning the fight, and they stopped the fight. Josh Taylor, he's still out there. He's still at 140. He did have a win over me. He had a win over Jose Ramirez, but his last fight, he looked real bad. In my last fight, I fought a killer, and I stopped him. So I think I have, right now, as the moment, probably the better resume. I think I'm the best.
What's good, man? How you been?
I just felt like, Matchroom was the right place for me to go. That gut feeling, when you have that gut feeling, it's just like you can't ignore that. And of course, Eddie is smart, he's a businessman. He sucked me in with the June 17. Like June 17, Smoothie King in New Orleans. Before I even signed anything, he was like, this is what we playing, this is gonna happen. So of course he had me. And then he said in June, and of course, if people know me, man, I wanna fight. I wanna stay busy. I'm training all the time, so I'd rather fight and stay busy. My last fight, I had to travel to the fighters I was fighting. I had to travel to his hometown, and then fight in front of his hometown, and then for the belt. And so after that, you should be able to come home. And of course, Eddie brought that to me, and it's like, that's perfect. That's just what I wanted. It's few world champions in the sport right now, and it's even fewer two-time world champions. I'm a two-time world champion, and like still the average person don't even know me, because I haven't been really promoted. The last world champion fighter that was actually from New Orleans was Willie Pastrana in 1963, and I think he fought here around that time. So of course they had big fights here. They had, I think the last big fight here was like Roy Jones. And of course, Ali fought here, Sugar Ray Leonard and Duran, they fought here, but it hasn't been a fighter that was from this city, had a major fight like that since 1963. So this is a big deal, not only for me, but like, for the culture and for the city. Like when I started boxing, they would tell me, you're gonna fight what a Pelicans play, what a basketball team plays, but like that's amazing to me. It's really like crazy to me. My goal is to go, eventually we're gonna come here and then go to the Superdome eventually one day. That holds like 80,000, so that's a big step up. But right now, for the Smoothie King, that's just, it's insane for me to be fighting the Smoothie King. It's really like a dream come true. But my goal is, when I fight the Smoothie King, one of those kids up there, they're gonna see in the next 15, 20 years, they're gonna be the next biggest thing in New Orleans and probably be bigger than me. I think once fight week, that's when it's really probably gonna hit me, like how big, how massive this event is. And so right now, just staying focused and training, but everything is coming together. Like the puzzle is coming together perfectly. Bobby my head trainer since like after my 5th fight, so long time, and Evan's been my strength and conditioning coach maybe since I turned pro or something like that. So we've been together for a long time. All of us are super tight. We move as one unit, and that's what makes the success happen. Like right now in camp, it's literally just training all day and nothing else. Train, eat, rest, train, doing interviews, and that's it. So it's literally like no distractions. Now, obviously, I'm fighting him, so I gotta watch him and stuff like that. I watched him a few times. The main thing I know about somebody like that is that he's hungry. He wants to upset me, but that's just everybody. Everybody that fights me is gonna come to win. They gonna do things they never did in training camp. They gonna train as hard as they can, and that's kind of what I know about him. He's gonna, he wants to upset me. I have the WBC belt. That's I'm #1 in the world, so he wants to get that shot. So one thing I have to do, I cannot never underestimate nobody, ever. I have to, you saw what we did today, train, like a madman every single day. I don't think he's under the pressure at all. I'm definitely under the pressure. I'm the world champion, and I'm fighting in New Orleans. I'm fighting in my hometown, so I have all the pressure on my back. I don't think he has pressure at all because he's an underdog. He's, basically it's like he's supposed to lose, so he has no pressure, and I have all the pressure. But for me, I embrace that. I know what it comes with. I embrace that. I don't want to talk to him, bro. I'm gonna beat your ass. That's all. That's talking. I'm gonna just whoop him. Like, I don't like to talk on camera and stuff. Like, I'd rather look you in your face and talk to you. That's kind of like what I want talk. Like, I don't want to look on, talk on social media and stuff like that. I'd rather look in your eyes, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do to you. But train hard because I'm busting my ass, bro, and I'm gonna beat your ass out here in New Orleans. It was bullshit. The Rolly fight was terrible. He fought somebody like 60 years old, bro, and the dude was winning the fight, and they stopped the fight. That was horrible, really bad. But he's a world champion, hey, so whatever. He's a world champion in my division right now, so yeah, maybe we fight one day. We'll see. Timeline, of course, I don't know. I mean, you know, the matchroom deal is a 3-fight thing, so I think that Eddie was talking to Matias, and you know, for me, that is the fight I want, to get a Matias fight, probably I would think like at the beginning of next year or something like that. You know, get the Matias fight. He does have a belt, and you know, I want to grab the belts. So I think that'll be a route that, you know, I'll go. I feel like I'm the best. I feel like I'm number one. I do feel like I'm number one. They got some really good guys out there, but I feel like at the current moment, I am number one. Still Josh Taylor, he's still out there. He's still at 140. He did have a win over me. He had a win over Jose Ramirez, but his last fight was he looked real bad. You know, it goes on your current fight. My last fight, I fought a killer, and you know, I stopped him. So I think I have right now, as the moment, probably the better resume. I think I'm the best. I'm a 2-time world champion. I'm from this city. It's gonna be here at the Smoothie King. This is gonna be a huge event, like, not just for boxing, but I think like just for the city. Like everybody that's coming to this fight, like it's gonna be, I just feel like it's gonna be lit. And of course, like people don't know me, bro. I bring the flavor to boxing. I'm gonna go out there, do me. I'm gonna have fun. And I got big knockout power, so I can end the fight anytime. Anytime I feel like I can definitely end the fight. So that's why you should definitely watch me live on DAZN.